everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
Plumbing the Death Star is a comedy pop culture podcast that asks the important questions, and here's a red hot one that's been searing into your mind. When are they going to answer?
My pain receptors are on
What are they going to answer? I'm hurting. I'm scared. That's you.
Yeah, that's you, because you've read the topic and you're like, thank Christ, finally.
Yeah.
Because we're answering the question, which Minecraft mob would make the best stepson?
Now, obviously, Minecraft, everybody's played it. It's a beautiful game.
Yeah.
Steve.
Steve
From Minecraft Chicken Jockey.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
You know Jack Black.
I know Jack Black.
Justice Smith?
Justice Smith. You know Justice Smith.
Jason Momoa.
I know
Momoa.
Jason
You
Momoa.
know
I was
Jason
like,
Momoa.
Aquaman. Is Justice Smith a name or a creature?
He's a name. He's
He's a guy.
he's around. He's the son of Detective Pikachu. Spoilers for Detective Pikachu.
We saw
Son of-
Detective Pikachu
we
in LA.
did.
Oh, you were jet lagged as
No, I
fuck.
remember Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Justice Smith is his son.
Yeah.
Pikachu's dad, but also the son of Pikachu. Makes you think.
A Nepo actor.
Pikachu's dad,
Yeah.
No, he's not a-
He's Pikachu.
but Dusha said he was Pikachu's dad.
Yeah, because
Which
in the
would be
same way that, like, your
another-
pet, you're like,
Oh, like if I had a Grimer, I'd say this
I'm-
is
Yeah.
my
my-
son.
Yeah.
And then when people started attacking him in a Pokemon fight, I'd
No,
say, what
my
are you doing?
boy.
That's my boy.
he plays
Don't
Simon.
hit my boy.
Why are you being so rude to my
Leave
boy?
my son
It's so
alone.
funny because you've seen
Uh-huh.
a few. Okay,
Yeah.
so first of all, Justice Smith, shout outs.
Yeah,
He's
shout
in-
out Justice Smith.
Shout outs because he's in Ron's Gone Wrong.
Yeah.
A beautiful
Great
titled
movie.
film. But he is also one of the main characters in the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Is he?
Okay.
Mhm. He
Who
plays
the fuck he?
Who
play-
did play?
he plays Simon,
Who that?
Who the fuck Simon?
the half elf wild magic sorcerer.
That the big loser guy?
Yes, I think so.
He's a descendant of a notable wizard.
I don't remember much. I think I'm getting it confused with the World of Warcraft movie, i.e. Warcraft, the movie.
To be the descendant of a notable wizard. Wow, dude.
Simon. Not Chris Pine.
No, not Chris Pine, not Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
The other one.
There's another one.
God,
you
and to
say.
coast off that notable wizard's name my whole life. Going into the tavern and being like, "Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Jackson the Wise. Yeah, my great granddad's Balthazar the Wise. That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, he's a descendant of Elminster
Oh, yeah.
Orma?
Elminster.
Elminster Orma.
Orma.
Yeah,
He's a character from the Forgotten Realms campaign.
at the tavern being like, "Hey, you heard of Elminster Orma?
Well, I
He's my
would
dad.
have heard of Elminster.
He's my dad.
You guys are meant to be D&D guys.
Yeah.
What's become of you?
Well, I mean, he just plays D&D, doesn't really know much of the lore.
He's got me there.
Yeah.
But he's
Elminster, yes, he's a guy, a big famous wizard. I want to say in Baldur's Gate 3, the man whom have to feed shoes, Gale, is maybe related to Elminster.
You have to feed him shoes.
Yeah.
He's one of the current chosen of the goddess Mistra
Mistra, yeah.
The goddess
Gale
Mistra
or
Mister.
Elminster?
Elminster.
That would be another good thing to try and coast stuff and get free drinks.
Well, because Gale, because he's the guy you got to feed magic items to,
Right.
Or else he
Otherwise
goes,
he
or else
explodes.
he's a bomb.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've told me about this,
Yeah,
man.
and like some of the early stuff you get is magic shoes.
Oh, so you
gotta
gotta make him
eat
eat
the
shoes.
shoes.
That's awesome.
But like he got that way because he was banging Mistra.
Oh, tight.
And yeah, and then he's like, I know what I can do. I can do something for like, hey, Mistra, I'm gonna help you out, and I'm gonna do this thing you didn't ask me for or want. And oh no, it's bad.
Now
and now I'm being
who has to eat
punished.
shoes.
Yeah.
Justice Smith.
Yeah.
Justice Smith.
Justice
Oh, that's how
Smith.
he got here.
Yeah.
So he was. I'm gonna have to look this guy up.
Well, I mean, this won't help you,
I'm just
but
gonna get a face.
I'm still
okay.
fantasizing about being the descendant of a notable wizard.
Yeah, dude.
how
That'd be
often-
wonderful because you'd be like, oh, yeah, hey, you know that notable wizard? Maybe you should hire me to do a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
I'd
just
be
pay
like-
me. You can use my name for likeness.
Yeah, while I'm like applying for a job at the
Bank.
the bank, yeah.
the horse bank.
the horse
The
bank.
horse sperm bank.
The horse, I'm applying for a job. Yes, and as I'm applying for a job at the horse sperm bank in a fantasy setting, I say, hey, I don't know if it's relevant, but I just happen to be the descendant of a notable wizard.
Will that help you store horse cum or jack off horses?
I mean, I guess you can use mage hand.
Yeah. And they say, are you magically inclined? I say, not really, but,
I could try.
I can try and do spells on this horse's penis. And they go, we'll get back to you. We'll call you.
Fireball.
I'm sorry I burnt the horse's knob.
Is that going to affect this in any way?
I burnt the sperm as it came out. Is that bad?
You could still use cooked sperm, right?
Going up to my boss and putting out a bucket of cooked sperm.
Is this an egg? No, this is just cooked sperm.
Oh, can you use it? No.
It stores better as a solid, I thought.
Right?
So I set the horse's penis on fire.
It was
cook
intentional.
it at the source.
It was intentional.
First off, first off, no, it won't. Secondly, sperm comes from the testicles.
I gotta burn the balls.
Gotta cook the balls.
And then the other guys jerking off horses are like, he only got that job because he's a descendant of a powerful wizard.
I hate working with this guy. Love the job, though.
Love the job. Love what I do.
Yeah.
Love what you do and you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
That's what they
And
say,
if you
dude.
love jerking off horses, the horse sperm bank is the job for you.
That's
That
really
is a
not...
job, right? Like, not the bank side of things, but for people like racehorses.
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah.
racehorse.
Get valuable
It's crazy
sperm.
we just fall under eugenics to horses
Yes.
and dogs.
Yeah,
This,
dude.
like,
awesome.
people respect the farmers,
Yeah.
and fair enough or whatever. Crops are important.
Yeah.
Gotta
But,
eat
like,
rice.
Farmers are out here jacking off horses.
Not even just farmers. If you own like
fingering cows.
Yeah, dude. Fingering the cows. Yes.
They're tweaking their nipples or whatever.
Oh, sorry, not fingering, fisting the
Yeah,
cows.
better.
If you go to
Whole arm in
Yeah, yeah.
cow
Isn't that
pussy.
to see if there's like to touch the foal's head or whatever?
Yeah.
Wait, is a baby cow called a foal?
No, it's got a calf, brother. Learn the farm.
Yeah, dude, you would never last a day jacking off a horse or
wouldn't.
fisting a cow.
I guess I'm too busy fisting the horse. This is the foal, yeah. That's the.
He's
Oh, we
his
got him
hands
from
right
the.
off the horse's asshole.
So
We got him
he's-
from the horse fisting department.
The
He
horse fisting bank. Yeah.
we're fisting cows here. Sorry,
Yeah,
buddy.
he got the job because he's the son of Gough Whitlam.
Our Australia's famous wizard.
yeah.
He was also PM for a bit.
Yeah, dude, he's done many things.
You telling me Gough? His name's Gough and he's not a wizard?
Yeah, that's a
It
wizard's
does sound
name
like the
for
start
sure,
of a
dude.
spell.
Gough Whitlam.
Just
What a
Gough.
spell.
Ah.
Gough Whitlam. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
okay.
Was
I thinking
Gough
the
a
first Gough,
nickname?
but Gough Whitlam also good.
Yeah.
No, his
Name's Gough.
No, his name's Edward.
What?
Edward Whitlam.
Where's
Gough come
That's
from?
his middle name.
Edward Gough Whitlam.
So Gough isn't short for anything else?
No.
It wasn't a nickname?
It wasn't.
It's
He wasn't
full
short
of
for
just like,
Gough.
my name is Edward, I go by Gough.
Yeah.
God, I love this man even more.
That's awesome, dude.
Hey, what?
Edward Gough
Just to
Whit-
have the confidence to
Yeah.
pull that off. Can I?
Yeah,
hey,
call me
okay,
Gough.
Hey,
Okay.
what if I was like, oh yeah, my name is Luke.
Yeah.
Right? Because my middle name is Luke.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, my
Luke's
name
a
is
normal
my
name. I
is
can
Luke.
accept
I don't
that.
think I have the confidence. I don't have the confidence personally to pull that off.
Yeah.
And that's a
It's
regular
a
ass
regular
name.
name, yeah.
Gough.
Gough. Like, hey, call me Ronald. Yeah.
Yeah.
Call me
bro.
Lindsay.
See,
Hey,
if you-
just call me
yeah.
Lindsay. My name's Jackson, but call me Lindsay.
Or if you introduce yourself, I'm Lindsay, and then we find out later that it's
Yeah.
yeah, that's
You can
your
pull
middle
off
name.
Lindsay.
That's fine. You
could
can
I pull off
that
Ronald?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
'Cause they're
like
clowns.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
just to fall back, I'm like, how my name is Luke, and I don't know. I just don't personally feel like I could have ever done that
No.
in my life to pull off.
Well, because what's weird is to be like your name is Luke, because
Yeah.
Luke and Joel are really basic names.
Whoa.
They
come
are.
on.
Sorry,
They are,
boys.
bro.
They're basic.
Jackson's
They're
bro.
basic,
Basic.
too.
Yeah,
well, he's the
Jackson's
son.
basic.
He's a son of a Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
And you know what farmers do?
I'm not talking jacking off what. Just saying.
Are you implying that I came from my dad jacking off somehow?
Yes.
So you come from a long line of jerk offs.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I don't know if this is relevant, but my dad's a notable masturbator. I don't know if this will help me get the job. That probably would at the horse sperm bank.
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, I guess. Well, maybe that's like bred through the line of humans.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah, maybe-
well, I don't. Just letting you guys know.
If we're doing horse eugenics, why not? you know?
Yeah. Well, but also with jacking off horses.
Yes.
You don't even have to be a farmer. Like if you own a racehorse,
Yeah.
you got to clean its knob. I fucking that's life, dude. You own obviously the fantasy of owning a horse is appealing.
Well, didn't you own? What do you?
Did I own a horse? No, I did not own a horse.
Weren't you dog sitting for a dog you had to jack off or finger or something?
No, I knew a person who they had to like dog sit this wonderful dog whom I love, which is now dead. Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Its lovely name I think was Gidget.
Yeah.
I love this dog so much. It was
ratchet.
the worst dog. It was like...
This is the dog I'm thinking of, too, that we both... Yeah, it was a horrible...
Oh, no, this is a different dog.
Oh, no, Gidget's the French Bulldog.
Yeah, it was a French Bulldog that I met. And I need to...
Great kind of dog.
I'm remembering this now. There was... Its friend that it was also being dog sit was a sausage dog. A notable dog.
Yeah.
That dog, let me tell you, I forget about that dog so much. I don't even know that dog's name.
But Gidget?
Because Gidget, I was like, oh my God, what an old dog. And they're like, it's 3. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It cannot be 3.
That's awesome.
There's like, because like it had like giant nipples. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, surely, because maybe it's like
been nursing
it's been like bred, so it's like an ex-breeding
sure.
dog or something like that, like a rescue where you've like taken it from. Like, no. Nipples were just like that, real inflamed. It would drag itself on the carpet to scratch, and you're like, "Oh, that's pretty
so
bad."
funny.
It's like, it's got real bad skin problems. Like, oh it's real bad. It's like got a very very dry vulva. Oh, does it now? Yeah.
So?
You have to like basically cream and finger this dog daily. Not your dog, you say? A friend's. Wow, you are the
Daily is
incredible.
crazy.
You're incredible friends,
Well,
may I just say?
To be like, oh, what's the time? Oh, I'm gonna go finger my dog.
Also, if it got too hot, it would like basically shut down.
Oh, that's
Oh
awesome.
man,
That reminds me
don't
of
get
that-
a Frenchie.
There was a French bulldog I was reading about named Finny McKnuckle. And
Yep.
it was so wrong that it had to eat in a crate because
I love you
it
had to
ate
box this
so
dog.
messily that because its head was so wrong that you had to put a crate on top of it for it to eat.
Oh man,
And
that
of course
rules.
you're naming that dog Finny McKnuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or God's cruelest joke would be my other name for it.
Also, it had kind of like human ass cheeks. It was the weirdest dog because it had its like tail docked, but like because I was like, people still dock the dog's tails kind of thing. I was like, okay, but like, oh no, it wasn't for like aesthetic reasons. It was like a surgery they had to go in.
There's
like,
a way to
had to remove its tail, but like because we used to have corgis growing up and they would dock it at a certain length, but this had to like it had no tail but further in, so it looked like it had human butt cheeks.
Dude.
That's
that
awesome.
dog
But
ruled.
I would say that fingering a dog daily is probably better than like weekly or monthly
Yeah.
because I
So
feel
you're working.
okay.
Yeah,
My
what do you
working is
mean?
simply in all 3 of those scenarios you're fingering a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's monthly, you're dreading that day.
Yeah.
It never becomes normal. It always
I
feels
guess if you're
wrong.
fingering the
Thing is-
dog every day, you're not thinking about
Yeah,
it.
by
That's true.
after like day 6, you're just like whatever.
Nah, see, because monthly, I can at least go to a vet.
Yeah, true.
And
Oh,
monthly,
you know what?
I'm like, I'll pay a vet to finger my dog.
You know what? Okay, weekly's probably worse then.
Weekly,
Yeah.
like,
Weekly's-
weekly is too often.
It's
Yeah.
too
It's too
expensive.
expensive to
Yeah.
go,
But
it's
go to
also-
a vet.
But it's not like you're just like, Jesus Christ, Wednesday's coming up. It's my dog fingering day.
Your dog
Oh,
looking at you
God.
and you go, you stop smiling at me.
Stop. I know you're dry.
Yeah.
I know you're drying
You're
up.
the driest dog in the world.
You and your human ass cheeks, fucking dog.
Fuck, that's fun. And sometimes human ass cheeks on a dog could be funny. Like Beck, our friend Beck over at Stupid Old Studios,
Yeah.
her dog
Gizmo.
Gizmo's got human ass cheeks and it's hilarious.
I've never looked at that dog's ass.
Next time you're at Stupid Old Studios, at Humdinger Studios, you should have a gaze at the dog's ass and be like, that's a human ass. It makes me laugh every time.
How'd you first notice it?
I think somebody else pointed it out to me.
Oh, good
actually.
save. Good save.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
save.
It wasn't even me.
And now
Wasn't
you're,
even me.
you're continuing the tradition because now if I mention it, I can be like,
Yeah.
yeah, Jackson told me, but someone else told Jackson.
Now let's think who I can throw under the bus who told me.
Mark Bonanno.
Mark Bonanno said it to me. He nudged me and he said, "Hey Jackson." I said,
Look at this
"Oh,
dog's.
what's that, Mark from Auntie Donna?" He said, "That dog's got a
I've
human
been looking at
ass
this
cheeks."
dog's asshole for ages.
Is that so, Mark Bonanno
Yes.
from Auntie Donna? And it's got the ass cheeks of a human being.
Yeah.
Goodness me, you're right, Mark Bonanno
Thank
from
you,
Auntie Donna.
thank you so much for pointing that out. I would never have looked myself.
Me personally, I'm not
That's
looking.
why I do gamey game.
Exactly. Okay, Minecraft. Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, right.
So
Okay.
There are many enemies in Minecraft known as mobs. Obviously, we don't have the fucking time to talk about every single one.
So if you're a big Zoglin head,
yeah,
or
you're
maybe
shit out of luck, buddy.
or maybe you're a big Vindicator fan.
Yeah.
Or
The
like
Vindicator
you're
sounds like a role Vin Diesel would play.
or
Yeah.
you're really
Or like
like
something
cheering
from Spawn.
Yeah.
or you're really cheering on for a bogged.
Bogged?
Bogged, yeah.
Bogged.
Okay.
Bogged.
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 No, okay, so they are called bogged.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I got
So
that.
if
it's
you've
a
got
singular
one,
bogged.
it would be
A
a
bogged.
bogged.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
Anyway, if you're a big fan of those guys, unfortunately, we just did that section.
Yeah.
They're not coming up again.
Yeah.
I know you're like, but Joel, the bogged would be the best stepson because
It's a wet zombie. I think I'm remembering the bogged.
they're a zombie in the swamp biome.
If I was gonna have a zombie son, I would want him dry. Frankly, I don't want a wet little boy.
Yeah.
That's why we invented towels.
Yeah. Also, I feel like a wet zombie, like it's just going to become more and more like waterlogged.
Yeah,
you know?
bloated.
Bloated is the
Yeah,
word. Yeah,
dude.
yeah. And I feel that's going to smell more than
Yeah.
a dry zombie.
Yeah, exactly. And if the more
Although
bloated they get,
raw-
the more liable
if
to pop
we
they
just
are.
put it in the pool,
Yeah.
and let it sit there, will that still smell as bad as say a regular
Well, it'll
zombie?
wreck the pool.
Well, yeah, but now it's its pool. But like a regular zombie in the hot Australian sun,
Oh,
I feel that's
true.
going to dry out and be stinky until it gets real dry. Then
Yeah.
maybe not. Okay, coming around. I don't know which one is like going to be better or worse in the smell factor.
Do you remember that? Just speaking about bloated dead bodies.
Of course,
awesome.
Do you remember that image that went around?
awesome start to the sentence. Yep.
You know, I want to say like
Yeah.
2016, 2015 of a sloth that had fallen into a lake and then it had become really bloated and hairless. And everyone thought it was a monster, but it was just a sloth
Yeah.
that had drowned.
I was like, I hope this is ringing bells.
I don't remember this.
It's crazy. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those like, oh my god, we once again have found a chupacabra.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's not a chupacabra.
No, it's a sloth-
It's
a sloth
it's
that's
a
sloth.
drowned
Oh my god,
sloth.
we found a chupacabra. No, once again, it's a raccoon that fell in the ocean and
Yeah.
lost its hair and got
Yeah.
bloated.
It does look crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, if we had a zombie son and he fell in the pool, he'd be bald.
well, would
Yeah,
a,
well, yeah, save money on haircuts.
yeah, exactly.
well, would a bogged boy, if you put them in the pool, would you wash the bog off them, or would that make them more bogged?
I
Are
think
they soggy or are they dirty?
depends how clean your pool is.
And
And
also,
how
well,
chlorinated
eventually
it is.
it won't be.
Yeah, I think that's a bad use of our pool.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I like finding out in this scenario we have a pool.
Yeah.
Time to neglect my son and go swimming.
Are you a swimming guy though?
I like being in the pool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a lounging pool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like playing with pool noodles.
That's fun.
That makes sense.
Donking,
Yeah. Do you
Donk.
ride? You like
like-
riding
yeah.
them too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like lying on like a pool floaty thing. What do you call it? Like a lilo, whatever.
yeah.
And just having a bit of a drink and just
Oh,
like splashing
yeah.
occasionally your hand, and you like splash with the cold water in your hot belly.
That's good.
This could be controversial.
Yeah.
But I really don't like lounging in a pool like that.
Really?
Either put me in the pool or take me out of the pool. Don't put me in like a.
You're not a Lilo guy.
I'm not a.
I can
don't.
see that.
What
for
about
you.
a donut guy?
Yeah.
As in like the big inflatable donut? We're all donut guys. We all love a donut.
I love a donut
That's,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
I went through a
But
real big
inflatable
donut
donut.
phase recently. I had to really fight back against it because anytime I was craving anything like slightly sweet, I was like, I should get a donut.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
then-
so delicious.
And then there was like a 5 or 6 day period where I was like, I've had a donut every day.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
needs to
I tell you what,
stop.
I missed the era where when you were late, you
I
would
would
get
just-
a
yeah.
6-pack of donuts for everyone. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. As
Bring
an
that
apology,
back.
yeah, it's like an apology. I'm so late. Also, I'm later because I spent time getting this 6-pack of. But whatever, we don't care. We
Yeah,
got
we
donuts.
were like, oh fuck yeah, we got. You can be as late as you like.
Yeah,
brother.
now I'm rarely late and even more rarely have donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what about like a donut? So it's like you can lounge, but you're also in the
No,
water.
I think it's because like I don't like because usually if I'm in the pool, it's a really like the hot day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if my ass is in the water,
Yeah.
a la donut,
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm just getting really hot,
But cold ass.
Well, not even cold. Like the cold isn't.
Yeah.
It's just.
See, my perfect.
I'm just like, what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
Yeah.
Like maybe like a like sort of a donut situation where you can kind of go into the water a little bit, but out of the water a little bit. like with a umbrella. You can kind of like put it to the like on top of it, whatever. So
Okay.
you got some shade.
Yeah.
And then like maybe like a place for a drink and a place for a plate, so I can have like a hot dog.
Oh
in
my
the pool.
god, hot dog in the pool.
Isn't that exactly what the Prime Minister in that Simpsons episode about Australia is rocking?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
They got like a tire thing.
Yeah,
Do they have a little umbrella?
I
Because
think
if
they've
so,
got a little umbrella.
Yes.
And I think they get a Foster's in a smaller
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
I think for me in the pool, I like going in the pool and mucking about. And then if I'm going to relax,
Are you a handstand in the pool guy?
Yeah. And then see how long underwater I can go.
Oh, yeah.
See how they're here. Watch me hold my breath. No
Yeah.
one cares, but we're down there.
Yeah. And I can't hold my breath for long. yeah. It's not impressive. But then getting out of the pool, drying under with a towel, lying on a deck chair, dry. Then I get dry, back in the pool, and then get really tuckered out.
Yeah. I like reading, or like reading a book.
Oh,
or, like,
reading a book
feet
by the pool.
By the pool, feet in the pool. Good
That's
stuff.
really good,
And,
dude.
and then after, because I'm so tired,
Yeah.
hot chippies.
Yeah. Or how good's a sandwich after the being in the pool? Dude?
Like a triangle,
Yeah.
like a tiny triangle, like ham and cheese.
Yes.
I think my perfect
Fuck, dude.
perfect post pool food for me is either fish and chips or a pizza.
Yeah. So hot dog, sausage roll also goes hard.
Or just like sausage and bread.
Yes.
See, pizza to me, too much. That's too much.
You could
but
do
like
pizza?
fish and chips, though, that's where I'm
Yeah,
at.
fish and chips is a classic, dude.
God, fish and chips is awesome.
Fish and chips is so good. Fish and chips by the beach, dude.
Yeah. And I'm
But not
glad
on the beach.
I'm glad Australia invented them and not some fuckhead country like England.
Yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think like
Well, you don't strike me as a pool guy.
Yeah.
I like being in a pool.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
know, like, I don't know, you don't have pool energy. You
Yeah, I
know,
don't think you
it's-
got-
I'll
yeah.
take that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Jackson has many different and strange energies.
Yeah.
yeah, like I like to jump.
Yeah, jumping's fun, dude. No, it's harder. The older you get, the more dangerous jumping becomes.
It's worse when you join.
I remember you telling like a story that was you had framed as just like like a relatable circumstance.
Yeah.
I think the story was like, this guy was being real weird to me at the train station.
Yeah.
All I was
Just
doing
jump.
was listening to music and just jumping on the spot.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was just getting into the song.
just jumping, dude. Nothing wrong with jumping. Yeah.
No, I like the pool, but I think if I had to pick, rather than sitting on something in the pool, I would prefer to sit on like, you know how like a lot of pools and backyards have like a step or something?
Yeah. Like a shallower kind of.
Sit on that, so I'm like mostly submerged, but still food and drinks are readily available.
Yeah, kind of like edge of the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like getting like a thong, Australian thong. And
Yeah.
it's like, you put like a drink on that, or you put like a bit of chippies and you send it someone's way.
Oh,
God, to have a pool.
Cold lemonade as well in the pool on a hot day.
a can of drink in the pool goes
Hot as
hard.
hell, dude.
God, man, I can see why people get a pool.
Yeah, dude. But
Yeah.
it's the greatest trick.
Yeah, dude.
Because you won't use it.
You're never going to
6 to 8 months of the year.
Upkeep is also a
It's
pain in the
hell.
ass.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
right? So growing up, my brother had a friend and they had a pool.
Oh, that's ideal. You want a friend to have a pool.
Yeah.
They also had a turtle.
Oh, no.
So and so every time we were over there, occasionally, like you get I think it was a turtle or tortoise, whatever one you can get in Australia. I think it's a turtle.
Turtle, yeah.
And then he would just put it in the pool, and you'd watch the turtle swim from one end to the other and get
that's
out,
cool.
and then be like, "Oh, cute, whatever." And now in my older years, being
You're
like,
like, "Oh, it was
"There's so much chlorine."
Yeah, I know.
You're
Like
fucking up
that
that
turtle's
turtle's
gotta be
day so
fucked,
bad.
dude. Yeah.
You shouldn't do that to a turtle.
Unless.
But it was cool to watch.
Yeah. Oh,
And swim with a turtle?
Yeah,
'Cause
dude,
it wasn't
that's the
big.
dream.
It was a little turtle.
I swam with a turtle in like a hot spring once. That was pretty
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, dude. Somewhere in the
Man,
Northern
you know
Territory.
that speaking of hot springs, you
Yeah.
know that like I think it's in Japan.
Yeah.
Where you get those monkeys, they're in like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
snow or whatever, and
That's
it's like a
awesome.
hot spring, and you see them like the monkeys loving the
Yeah.
hot springs. God, I would love to be in there, but I know that would stink
It's
like
full of monkey
so
shit. Yeah.
bad.
Monkeys aren't getting out of the spring to take a shit.
I know
That's the
though,
problem.
but they might be though.
No, they're not.
They're not.
I remember reading about this.
So I'm like,
yeah.
maybe monkeys are clean.
No, monkey don't give a fuck, dude.
Damn.
Monkey will swim in its
Same
own
with those,
shit.
like those in the Bahamas, those little pigs that
Yeah,
go
dude.
swimming. I'm like, that'd be great, but I feel those pigs,
They're shitting
they're
too.
shitting in the ocean.
No doubt, dude.
Yeah.
I watched a video of a bunch of guys on horses, and they were going like through like this I guess the beach.
Yeah.
And the horses were like submerged up to their
Yeah,
flanks.
yeah.
And it was from the perspective of like 3 horses in front of them, and then 2 of the horses in front of them took huge shits, and then they were like, no, as the shits just went around the horse, and like their legs were like in the water, and they're just horse shit, kind of just brown, disgusting water. It was very funny.
Steer,
Yeah.
move.
You can't get. What are you gonna do? You know.
How often are you browsing the internet and just watching fucked up videos? Because it sounds like every day.
Often.
Yeah, it just comes across my feed.
Yeah,
That just happens, man.
comes to your desk. You're like, oh, man gets shit on by a horse.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Watch.
Yeah.
What's
Watch,
this sub-
like,
Oh.
subscribe.
Are these like Reddit or you find them on YouTube?
This would be
It's like, I want to say Instagram.
yeah, like
maybe.
Instagram Reels.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
I'm a
your-
Reels guy.
Yeah, I forgot you're a Reels guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Reels are good.
Yeah.
You get everything that TikTok got way later.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's nice.
that's good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
anyway.
Yeah.
again,
Stepson.
apologies to the bogged heads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I guess let's start. We'll just go through a couple.
Yeah.
We'll figure out if they'd be a good son, how
Yeah.
we'd raise them.
Okay, so it's a my 3 dads situation.
Yeah.
We're getting a stepson. How are we grading these sons of ours?
How much we love them.
Okay.
How much we love them?
On a
All
scale of 1 to 5.
Okay, so
Yeah.
quantifying our love, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
So our love is conditional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly it is.
And also, what I'm guessing, what are those conditions? What are we wanting from these?
What do you
Just
want?
like a good son.
Yeah, like a good son that's like, you know,
Good to be around.
yeah, doesn't have
Good
bad
vibes.
vibes.
Okay, we're looking. So
Vibes.
vibes.
We'll get 3. Vibes. Doesn't embarrass me.
Or
Pick him up and drop him off at school.
Doesn't embarrass me. And how about will look after us in our old age?
Yeah, that's important, dude.
Yeah.
That's
For
important.
that's rough roll for a stepson.
Yeah,
What do
well,
you
I'm his
mean?
new fucking
I'm his
dad,
new
dude.
fucking dad.
Look
dude.
after me, bitch.
I've adopted him, I assume.
Yeah.
Like, or married his hot mum. I don't know right now.
Stepson.
Either way, it's gonna be like.
You wipe your hands. That's
actually-
funny to say I know you are a stepson.
None of my business. That's where the real kids
No,
step up.
no,
And the
no,
stepkids
no.
go home.
No, see, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I might not be the kid's biological dad, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely the dad that stepped up
I'm
to look after
I'm
stepson.
the step that sunned up.
I'm
dude.
the son that stepped off.
But yeah, so I feel like we've got to earn
Yeah, of
that
course.
love and respect.
Well,
All
let's start in the obvious place.
Zombie.
Zombie. Okay.
Okay, so they go,
If you kill them, you get rotten flesh, which you can eat, but it will make
make
you
you sick. Yep.
Okay,
They do come in a small son size.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Baby zombie. Sorry,
Baby
Are they-
jockey.
baby jockey.
As a zombie, I guess they'll never grow up.
Yeah,
So
that's
looking
true.
after us when we're old is going to suck.
Yeah. Well, are we getting a baby zombie or
No, we just get a zombie.
get a zombie?
Okay.
Well, okay, so it doesn't appear to be sentient, and it wants to hurt us.
Yeah.
This
We will
feels
find.
like we're owning a very vicious dog.
Yeah.
Kind of like that movie Fido with Billy Connolly.
Okay.
as
Not the
zombie.
reference I would have gone with.
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
dog movie.
Yeah. Well, and Carrie Ann Moss.
Okay.
Tomato.
Is that
Anyway.
what is that a movie where Billy?
Billy Connolly is a zombie.
Yeah.
And he has like little shock collar on or whatever
What
because
the fuck?
we've tamed zombies, and it's a boy and a dog movie, but the dog just happens to be a zombie.
That's crazy.
a good
Never heard
movie.
of this movie in my life, but
That's wonderful.
it makes sense. Okay, well, let's go through sort of vibes.
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
Stinky vibes, I feel.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
rotting flesh.
If we're keeping the 1 to 5 rating, the vibes of the zombie, this could be controversial, but I'm going to give it like a 2.
Okay.
It is a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could dap up a zombie if you wanted.
Put a zombie in a suit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could.
They do wear clothes in Minecraft.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna
These
say,
vibes
yeah,
are pushing, starting to push at 3 all of a
Because like
sudden.
when we think of zombies, I'm thinking like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
thinking
you
those
need to
kind of
think-
other
You
need-
zombies,
yeah.
right? Because they're like, oh, they've died, and they're like their clothes are also rotting and falling apart. But this zombie, well, we can dress up.
Yeah.
Well,
So even though it is falling apart, wow, the clothes don't
yeah,
need to be.
Zombie
can
in
shop.
Minecraft is dressed like Steve in Minecraft,
Yeah.
which makes me think that zombie in our life will dress like us.
Okay. And every time I look at him, I'll be reminded of my own mortality.
Yeah.
No,
Vibes are going down to it too.
No, but no.
But then my hand-me-downs, like, oh, I'm getting too fat. You
that's
can wear
true.
this.
That's
It could
pretty
also
good.
be a vibe check on your outfit.
Yeah, that's
how's
true.
zombie rocking your drip?
Also, does it work like I get dressed in the morning and then I go check on my son?
Yeah, and he's wearing the same clothes,
exactly
yeah.
the same clothes.
Oh, that's interesting.
okay. Can I
Okay.
then take those clothes
Yeah.
and sell them?
Well, you
Yeah,
can
can
in
I have-
Minecraft. You can do that.
Yeah.
You just have to kill the sun first.
Okay, I don't want to kill my son. I feel like that defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
It will embarrass me. I think it's embarrassing to have a zombie son.
It's
Because it will look
embarrassing to
like
have
I
a
didn't
zombie.
look after him.
Well, it's embarrassing to have a zombie son that also dresses like me. Like I'm dressing up like look, dressing up like your son or your
Yeah.
daughter in like the same outfit as yourself can be very cute.
Yeah.
Right? For special occasions.
Yeah,
of course.
Every day where you're just wearing like, you
Yeah.
know, your kind of casual clothes.
Yeah.
And like you're not doing it. He's just naturally
It's
doing
just
it.
what
It feels
happens.
like, you know,
As a stepson too. Weird.
Yeah.
weird.
And then I like,
Weird.
but is this a scenario where it's more embarrassing for my stepson or for me?
Well,
Yeah, but
'cause
then that
everyone's
is
gonna-
embarrassing.
Yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
going to think it's you though, right?
Yeah.
It's like
I didn't do this.
because
That's what I
he's
say
like
every time I
zombie
drop him off
son.
to school.
He can't say nothing.
Yeah.
He goes,
And it
They
looks
say,
like,
Mr. Bailey, we need to have a meeting because your
Why
son
you-
keeps attacking the other children.
and also, why does he keep dressing like you?
I don't know, dude.
brother, can't help you.
I was thinking the other day.
I'm the dad who stepped off.
That I think that it's really funny to raise a curious kid by every time they have a question, you go, I don't know.
No,
Dad, why is the sky blue? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
That won't
I got
make
no
them.
idea, dude.
That won't make them curious. That'll do the opposite.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think it's just funny to act like you have no idea how the world works.
Well, do you know how the world works? Why is the sky blue?
Reflections from water or some shit. That's
Something
what
to
people
do
say.
with
Probably the atmosphere.
light and to
Yeah.
like reflect prisms.
I guess also
Dad,
you,
what's going to happen to me when I grow up? I don't know.
brother, you'll get a
Get
job and
taller,
I
die.
got no
guess.
idea. I have no clue.
taller, a bit wider. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Are you
I
going to
don't
prepare
know.
for all these questions when your son He's started to talk a little bit.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, he's not going to ask questions for a little bit.
Oh
but
yeah.
Um,
Well, I feel like I'm not going to do that.
I don't
But
know.
for the bit, it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny to imagine.
Well, no, because like
Because then your
I reckon-
kid's like, my dad doesn't know shit. But like, also when you're a kid, you assume your dad is like a fount of knowledge.
Yeah, so you just be like, no one knows.
I got no clue, man.
No, but you can just Google shit.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
The thing is, a good tactic, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll look into this later and they'll be like, that's a bad tactic. It's like, well, I don't know.
Give them a phone.
Let's find out together.
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
find out together, either, through some simple Googling or asking some of my, smarter,
Yeah.
more handsome friends.
I reckon get scared and call the cops.
Yeah.
And then hand the kid the phone.
Guys, my son's got a question that I can't answer.
My son's going crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
in danger. Speak to him.
Why is that guy blue?
We're heading over to your
heading
Yeah,
location.
we're bringing guns.
Right,
Big
have
ones.
we traced the call? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Right there.
What about, I don't know, what do you reckon? And then when they say, I think it's this, and it'd be some nonsense, you go, yeah, that's probably right.
That's like
Probably
I mean,
fucking
Didn't
on
you
the
get
money.
raised wrong? Didn't you say something?
Yes, dude, of course I got raised.
No, I mean,
Obviously.
obviously.
What are you talking about?
No, but wasn't there like something about
No, I would mispronounce words and my parents wouldn't correct me because they thought it was cute.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot of, I think a lot of.
I would say
parents tend to do
devour for years instead of devour.
that. Yeah.
And I thought Hermione's name from Harry Potter was pronounced Herminor.
I will say,
That's good.
Well, I think it's funny because what it implies is that when my child brain read Hermione, because it's like an interesting collection
Yeah.
of like letters and
Yeah.
sounds or whatever, that my brain just was like, I don't know.
Nah.
I'm not even
Nah.
trying to read this normal
No.
style.
No.
Herminor.
Herminor, that's a name.
Move on. I think it
Good.
was until the first movie came out where I was like, oh, Hermione. Oh, that sounds wrong. It should be Ron, Harry, and Herminor.
Yeah.
no.
Dear Christopher Columbus, I have some problems with your movie.
Yeah.
What happened to Herm?
Why did you change
Hermione?
Herminor's name?
Why did and
Hermione?
Rom? Where's Rom?
Isn't it Happy Rom and Herminor?
Who are these guys?
Why'd you make 3 new characters?
Isn't it Happy
What-
Papa?
I understand the idea of adaptations being like, you got to take some liberties, but
Yeah.
this is too far.
It's meant to be
I
Happy
miss
Papa
Happy
Rom
Rom.
Romsley. And Herminor. No surname.
Yeah.
Given, yeah.
Surname given.
Yeah. What the fuck? Dude,
This
you
is
wrecked
so
this movie.
strange.
I want a refund.
Yeah.
Give me my $12.
Yeah. Okay.
That's who
and
they
then-
made the Sorcerer's Stone adaptation for.
Yeah, yeah, that would be good. With a Herminor re-added. Maybe in the new TV show.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I'll be lucky. They'll add Herminor back. And then what about looking after us in our old age?
They'll
It's just-
eat us.
They'll
Yeah,
eat
they'll
us.
eat
Yeah.
us. They'll eat us. So
They'll
our
eat us.
guard is down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've slipped. My back is out. My hips are gone.
Yeah.
I'm an easy
Mercy
target.
killing, though?
Well, it depends how old I am.
Though.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, no, I'm close.
We're all close.
yeah,
but I
yeah.
am remarkably close.
Yeah.
40's about the time you can start moosey killing us.
Yeah. Shout out to listeners of this podcast. Just a reminder that, yes, we are all getting to 40.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
a grim
these-
reminder
yeah.
of your own mortality.
Yeah,
These days, the weather's a bit too cold, and my joints, let me tell you, I'm like,
Yeah.
bit sore.
Yeah, dude.
What's that about?
I went into the mountains on Saturday, up into the Dandenongs for like a little hike. And
Oh, yeah, of course that hurt.
No,
It's the
but-
mountains.
no, but it didn't really do. It was mostly going to cafes and looking in shops.
Oh, okay. Find anything
But
good?
for like, no, not really. But for about an hour and a half, I did like an hour and a half hike down a mountain. Fucked me, dude. My inner thighs, my
Dude.
ass is sore.
Dude.
Both
Dude.
cheeks. I
I
don't know
know,
what.
dude.
What did I do?
Man, like even the wonderful thing of just banging these days.
Yeah.
You're like, we got to get a pillow. We got to get maybe a wedge or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
Quite frankly, if I'm in this position for too long, it hurts.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to stop because it feels good. But I know
Yeah.
tomorrow
Afterward?
and like
Yeah,
maybe
dude.
directly. I'm going to stretch. I need to stretch now.
You gotta
I need to
stretch.
stop and do a downward dog or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that the sad thing is like during boning in
Yeah.
more interesting positions.
Yeah.
There can be points where you're like, okay, the pleasure ratio and the discomfort ratio are slowly getting to the. It's like
Yeah.
I'm getting distracted from
Yeah.
how awesome this
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
because I can feel I'm pulling a muscle.
And I think
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta-
heck yeah! How into the cramp
Yeah.
do I have to leave this? How long do I cramp for to make this worth
Yeah.
it? Can I stick it out?
Yeah. And the more
Often the answer is no.
I find the more spontaneous it is, there'll be like a brief period of time where you're like, this is fun, sexy, and spontaneous. And then you go, we're in a weird position. This
Yeah.
has to become normal.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go normal.
Yeah, we
style.
got to do normal banging.
There's
I'm
like
sorry.
4 classic positions for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the everyone's having a good
Exactly.
time.
Yeah.
And then you get to that point where you're like, okay, well, I've had a long day. You go on top.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
my day's been long. You go
I
on
guess
top.
we're lying on our
What
side.
if we just do nothing?
Guess we're masturbating individually then.
In different rooms.
Okay.
Not even mutually.
Yeah, not
No.
even together.
No, at different points throughout the day. That's what our love life looks like now.
That's
Hey,
beautiful.
that's getting older,
Hey.
kids.
Yeah.
Yes, that's getting older.
But that's okay
Getting
because
older
our
and also
audience,
having a kid.
Yeah.
our audience is also the same age as us
Yeah,
because
they know.
millennials only listen to
They
podcasts.
know, dude. They
They
know what's
know.
happening.
They're
Yeah.
all taking care of their doggos and they're adulting and they're putting on their funny little podcast.
Yeah,
And we're
exactly.
going like, yeah, life's hard.
Life's tough when you're
Life-
nearly 40.
Sucking. What? Yeah. One day I'll get to own a house.
Yeah.
That'll be nice when my parents die.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, you got to look after them in their old age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
or else
then-
they'll leave that to the dog or whatever.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Anyway, zombie. So vibes 2 to a 3, depending on
Your drip.
yeah.
Embarrassment 1. And
What
then
embarrassment? Like 5. Really, it's max
our
embarrassment.
scale's going to become complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
Because
Let's just give them
Okay, because 1 is
high-
bad. So
yeah.
let's say 1 is most embarrassing, 5 is least embarrassing.
Yeah,
most likely to. So that's the only one that's flipped.
Yeah.
Because most like.
Well, let's just
look
give
at-
them an overall score. That's
Okay.
going to be simpler for us.
Yeah,
1 for the zombie.
I think 2.
Okay, 2. Well, I'll allow 2.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Enderman?
That's not where I would have gone with this.
What is a what?
An Enderman's like a tall.
Yeah. We could have.
I understand what a zombie is. I have a frame of
Imagine
reference.
a tall teleporting shadow man.
Do you know?
You can't look
Okay,
in the
yeah,
eyes.
this will
Not good. Not good for earning
Yeah.
This
bonding.
will,
Yeah.
This will help you. Remember Slender Man?
I do.
Yeah.
Enderman is Slender Man.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Thank you.
Except he flies.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember if Slender Man flies.
I don't think he flies. I
You
don't
can
think
do whatever
Endermen
you want.
fly, do they?
Enderman.
Yeah. They kind of teleport around. They don't
Oh,
fly.
okay.
And it'll pick up bits of like blocks and just take them.
That's nice. So
And you
cleans
can't
up
look them
after
in the eye or
itself.
they go crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, look. So I'm guessing this is it's going to be. I guess this is like looking after an abused dog,
Yeah.
where you're like, well, I got to meet them on their ground, so I'm not going to force the issue. So I'm going to do like things slowly and slowly, like okay, you're in your corner, and I'm
Yeah.
just going to sit here.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's a little bit of food here. If you
If you
want
wanna come over and say hello.
that's fine. I'm not going to look in the eye. So again, it's another simple situation. I like that. I'm treating these stepsons
It's like dogs. I think that's a really
Sometimes
good
you
move.
gotta, you know?
Yeah. The difference between a dog and a child.
That's
is,
how you win it. Hey, as
pretty
a step-
minimal, really.
Well, look, Johnny baby is into what I like to call a biting phase. And so sometimes you just be like, well, you're a bad dog. Bad dog, don't bite me.
That's awesome.
It's good. It's good.
And he's
good.
got teeth now. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be even worse.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think with an Enderman, this might be like a perfect opportunity for us to pull out an old standard.
Yeah.
And just tear our own eyes out.
That is
then
a
we
good
can't
way.
look him in the eye.
That's true.
But then we can't look our wife in the eye, who we married because she's hot.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was what I said in my vows. I said, if you were ugly, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but God, you're
only
so
marry you.
hot.
And your rest of your family smoking too. Hey,
Aunts?
step grandma.
Uncles?
Wink, wink.
Hey, finally, I've married into a Gamilf family.
Good
Milf.
Yeah, Gamilf.
Milf.
Good.
Good. If it was like an F in there, I'm like, oh yeah,
A good family,
Like,
but-
it's it's a filth.
Yeah.
family.
I'd like to
but
fuck.
a
But this
Gamilf.
just added a Gamilf.
Yeah,
Grandma.
Oh, okay. You're just going for the grandma.
I was saying finally a grandmother I'd like to fuck family.
Oh, we were going for the whole family.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd go
yeah,
for the
a
whole
filth.
family. A filth.
But yeah. Honey, you are so smoking.
Yeah.
But God, so is the rest of your family.
You come from hot stock, babe.
Yeah, babe. Filth all the way down.
Yum,
Yeah,
yum.
I won't cheat on you, but if I was going to cheat on you, it would be one of your
Yeah.
immediate family
Yeah,
Let me
members.
give you the order of your family members that I'd
You
sleep with.
number one.
Yeah.
Every single other
Obviously.
member two. Maybe 1.5.
Yeah. This is awesome vows.
I'm just gassing them up, babe.
Just
Yeah,
gassing him
just
up.
gassing him up.
Gassing 'em up.
I just
Hey.
want him to feel beautiful. Is that a crime?
I've been getting into something called nudist lunches.
Do you reckon?
Do you reckon,
Do you reckon
you can fam want to come?
Do like a family
Yeah,
nudist lunch, maybe?
Yeah.
Family
Like,
nudist.
what if that's just
a
cool?
nudist?
A nudist
Sunday
lunch for the
lunch?
family, and then we put on the sign, it's okay to get a bone off.
Yeah.
What do we think
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, and like
Because it would be.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
not
Simple
like
barbecue, whatever.
Nudity is like that's just normal. It's
Yeah.
not even sexualized.
No.
But jacking off's also normal and not sexualized.
Yeah.
A normal jacking off nudist lunch.
Yeah.
Do we think we could do that? Would that be chill?
That'd be chill. I love you so much because of how hot you
You
are.
reckon
babe.
your Uncle David would be into that? What about Grandma Beatrice?
Aunt
Beatrice, Dave,
Aunt Baru?
I was gonna say Aunt Peru.
Aunt Peru,
Aunt Peru.
Aunt Peru.
Just put it, like,
Yeah.
I'll just send out a letter and see if they want to come to my naked lunch.
Yeah. Whoa.
Just expressions of interest. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know, just if they're interested.
You know, just like a normal naked lunch.
And then
normal
no
naked
one
lunch.
comes and you're just naked in the backyard grilling. That's a strange image.
I think it's worse if 3 people come.
Oh, yeah. 3 people
Yeah.
naked grilling.
Yeah, you, naked Dave.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, Naked
Of
Dave.
course, Naked Dave. Naked Dave's a lock, dude.
and pervert Jim.
Well, perfect, really.
Yeah, it's kind
and
of
they're all
ideal.
so hot.
Yeah, the ideal situation.
But it's sad if they're your +2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm having a hot naked family lunch.
Yeah.
Pervert Jim and naked Dave, you would love it.
You'd have the time of your life, and then they're
No,
waiting there the whole
they're like,
time.
Yeah, they're probably still coming.
Yeah, this traffic's really bad, I think, at this time.
Maybe they're just like, it's like taking them a while to get their clothes off or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll cook up 37 hot dogs.
Yeah, they're probably driving not naked. Then they got
Then they're going to get naked.
Or
So
maybe they fucked up and they did drive naked and now the cops are grilling
I
them.
should have told them not to go naked in the
They
car.
could get naked
Yeah,
in
let
the
me
house.
just get my group chat out.
Yeah.
It's just like only you asking questions.
Scene.
Scene.
Yeah. Or, well, more
occasional meme of
Yeah.
like it's cool to be naked grilling with the fam. No likes.
Grandma Beatrice has left the chat.
Yeah. Oh, she's old.
Oh, she must have accidentally hit the wrong button. I'll
Yeah.
invite her back.
Yeah, I've invited her back, but she hasn't hit. Technology's half for old.
Yeah,
people.
so it's difficult.
Yeah.
Your wife standing in the kitchen looking out at you, being like, "What am I getting out of this? Someone to raise your ugly stepson."
Whom, if you look in the eye, he kills you.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, time to poke out my eye.
Well, I guess if the hot naked family's not coming, what's the
What's the point of
my
even
ass?
having eyes?
Oh, wait, my hot wife!
Of course.
You just got one eye out.
Yeah.
You get stopped halfway through. Well, that's good because you could close that eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
look
don't
at your
see.
son.
And you can always just close your eyes anyway to look at your new stepson.
Well, that is true.
Yeah. What about the Shaq meme? Enderman, closed eyes, and then open eyes, hot wife.
Yeah.
What do we think about that?
That's really good, dude. That's esoteric.
Is that Shaq?
I think so. I think it's
Yeah.
Shaq. Looks like Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the fact that he's going to be picking up stuff and teleporting away with
Well,
it?
picking up stuff could be good because
That's also-
if he's like, you know,
Yeah.
cleaning up his room, for example,
That's
like,
true.
you know, or he's cleaning up around the house. That's quite nice. I'm imagining these, like, you know, our stepsons are in, like, you know, almost like primary school.
Yeah,
to,
that's
like,
kind of the
almost
age I was
adolescent
picturing, yeah.
age.
Well, that's like,
So
it's kind of
you know.
normal to be picking stuff up.
Yeah.
Teleporting less so, but running's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and if he teleports, you know, like hopefully it's not like, "Where's my remote?" Oh no.
Yeah.
Now again, depending on the age of the child,
Yeah.
like he's going to be picking up things that you don't want him to pick up.
Your porno
Or
mags.
if he gets into my porno
Yeah.
mag stash,
Nice.
Teleports
in
him
the
onto the
cupboard,
roof.
I'm
Yeah.
like, "Where's my porno mags?" Oh no.
Yeah.
They've been gotten by the steps. He's giving them to his friends.
Yeah, exactly. And then I become porno dad.
Yeah, then I got to admit,
Yeah.
you know, all these, you know, very, very specific pornos are mine that the son has stolen.
Yeah.
This is
Big
me.
Beaver Monthly.
Yeah, I just
The
love
bigger
me
the
big
beaver, the
beavers.
sweeter the honey, as
Yeah.
they say.
You know, I just like me some unshaven filth.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm in it for.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a
Beavers.
kid that had a porno dad growing up?
Not
Yeah.
a porno dad. I just had like friends that either had older, like it was pretty much just like an
Porno older
cousin,
brother? Yeah.
older cousin.
Yeah. No, mine had. We spent like days searching his. He's like, I know my dad has porno somewhere in the
Yeah,
house.
we-
A porno VHS,
Oh.
and we would spend. This is in primary school. We would spend.
Did you ever find it?
No,
Do you reckon your friend was lying then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
I reckon your friend was lying.
So we had a kid had a stepdad.
Yeah.
He was the porno, and he had
Classic.
I guess enough porno mags that we managed to steal one.
And he didn't even
And
notice.
he didn't say anything.
I guess he can't.
You really can't.
You can't be like, kids, did you steal my porno magazine? I want to jerk off. You
Yeah.
can't do that. They
Yeah.
won't let you do
You're
that
not
as
gonna
a
miss
dad.
this one,
Yeah.
stepdad.
yeah, exactly.
Just have sex with my mom.
Exactly.
I don't want to.
That's why I got the porno mags.
I want to jack off in a different room.
Exactly.
You'll
I'm
understand when
tired.
you're older, okay?
My back hurts and your mum's back hurts, and now neither of us want to go on top.
So we jerk off in separate rooms,
Exactly.
okay?
That's the beauty of getting old. Ugh.
I take the kitchen, she takes the garage. Jerking off in a garage is a grim scene.
Jerking
dude.
off in
In
the
the
kitchen.
kitchen's
No,
a
but,
grim
but
scene.
jerking off in the kitchen, you've lost your mind. You're going crazy. You're halfway through making a souffle.
You
and
lived
your
in a
mind-
garage. You've jacked off in a garage.
Yeah, but
That's
it
true.
was a garage / room.
No, it wasn't. It was a garage.
Bedroom.
Yeah, but
It's a garage with a bed in there
Yeah,
and a nest full of spiders.
If people ever think,
Yeah.
because I feel like you've misled our audience with
Yeah.
this. If people were around when the Jax lives in a garage vibe time,
Yeah.
people would be like, oh, yeah, okay, ha ha ha, garage. But like people do turn garages
Yeah.
into bedrooms. Yours was not like that. It had a shelf with a TV on it and
Yeah.
a bed.
Yeah.
Put a rug down.
There was a rug down.
But then the rest of
there
the
was a chest of drawers.
then the rest of the garage, which I would say was at least 50%.
No, like 30%.
30% was
like
storage. There was no car in there.
Exactly.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, there was no car, but like there was still like
Oh, there was shit everywhere.
yeah.
That was mostly his shit.
Yeah. But there was storage up the back of the garage. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
true. That is
Yeah.
true.
And it was only carpeted. There was only one rug. It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah.
carpeted.
No, it was carpeted, like, I think, all the way.
Yeah, it was
through,
carpeted. The whole
Yeah,
thing was
yeah.
carpeted.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay.
But like a rug, rug carpet.
It
Not
wasn't
like,
pleasant living.
Yeah.
I mean, let's
Yeah,
let's not-
Let's not beat around the bush. It just wasn't like, oil stained car there.
yeah. Jerking off, but imagine jerking off in a garage with a car in it.
Mm.
No creature comforts. Do you not think that's a grimace scene?
Where are you? Are you jerking off in the? Are you
No.
jerking off in the car?
No, well,
that's worse.
But if I'm jerking
Is
off in
it?
the car, I think
I
that's
feel
better.
like jerking off in a garage and jerking off in a car
In the garage.
feels like it's like
no, you're
because
in
it's
the, yeah.
because it's jerking off. It is hard to make this sexy, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, because there's like a little bit of like those are unusual places, but it's like a private. It
Well,
can
yeah.
be a private place. Where a
I
kitchen to
could've-
me,
Yeah.
that's a thoroughfare.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
Kitchen's
should not be
bad.
jerking off in
like
the kitchen.
imagine, you're the stepdad. You got your pornos and you've stashed them in the garage.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I gotta go work on my
I gotta go
tools.
work on the tools, and by tools I mean my cock.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not hiding it. I'm jerking it. Leave me alone. Do not
Okay.
disturb.
Dude, that's what I'm doing in there.
I can imagine that, and like I don't know, you just come in an old
Yeah.
like oil stained rag.
yeah. Oh,
God, what a sad
yeah.
life. I can imagine that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know,
You said
but sitting down in the car seems like Also,
No, but I kind
imagining-
of get the car because it's like you're say
So okay, I want to. Okay, this is my picture.
Okay,
I want to
please.
paint you.
Yeah.
You are like you're there. You got your porno mag. You put that on the dashboard on the wheel, whatever. You take your pants down and
Arse to
your
leather.
derps and
Yeah.
around your ankles. You sit in the front seat.
Yes.
And then you start cranking it. You still got like a t-shirt on.
Oh, that's
Maybe it's your
awesome.
work shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you know whatever,
If you come on it,
you
it's
can joke,
fine.
"Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
And you've reclined a little bit.
That's awesome. And then
That's the picture
maybe
I'm
because I'm getting
imagining.
chilly, I turn on the car, and then at point of orgasm, I slam my foot into the accelerator.
Turn on the car. You've killed yourself in a very interesting way.
People go, is he trying to do autoerotic asphyxiation really wrong?
wrong?
Yeah.
Now, okay, let me
Yeah.
paint a picture
Yeah.
that could happen in like the 2020s.
Okay.
Or 2010s.
Okay.
But we now live in the online
Mm-hmm.
sexy lifestyles where everyone has a phone in their pocket.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And
okay.
all of those phones have cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I could imagine someone jacking it in a garage or in a car whilst also kind of sexting.
Oh,
or like
okay.
sending Snapchats and stuff like that. And then that becomes fun and sexy.
Yeah. Are they in the garage in their car?
So it would be like, because you hear about this a bunch of
Yeah.
like people be like sneaking away and sending like sexy photos.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, I'm out for dinner. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Whoop! Here's a photo
So-
of one tit popped out.
So the scenario could be I'm married with a kid, but me and my wife, the bedroom's dead, and I'm having an affair.
Or no. Okay, yes, that. Or here's a happier version of that,
Okay.
which is going. You and your wife, you live in you're having a wonderful marriage, but you've got a kid, and or maybe not a kid because that
Like say,
Yeah,
no, okay, yeah, having a kid, wife's looking after the kid or whatever.
little
Yeah.
kid.
Little kid. And it's like, for some reason you can't sneak off to the bedroom and
Yeah.
maybe you're in the garage
Yeah.
working on your tools.
And you're
then
like, "Hey, babe.
Hey babe, look at this. Look at
I'm
my
working at my tools.
Yeah.
And you're like
Pan across to you jacking off, like
Oh, okay.
wrench,
Jacking off
yeah.
dick. Yeah.
holding
You
a
can't be
holding a
going like-
screwdriver.
Yeah.
jerking off. Is this sexy? And then no.
Hey, babe, check it
Hey!
out.
Aw.
Wrench, sounding with a screwdriver.
Oh,
Babe, is this sexy? And it's like, nothing for a minute. Call the ambulance. Nothing for a minute. Really long voice message. You press play.
just blood. Is this sexy?
yeah, so you can
I was
understand.
imagining like a flathead real shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Babe, check out. I'm working on my tools. Is this sexy?
Just-
Dot. Call an ambulance. Oh, fuck, that's funny.
Yeah, so you can see how like jerking off in a car or a garage.
Yeah, well,
could
yeah,
be
for
fun.
sure. Well, yeah, I can imagine. But I can also
I
just
guess,
imagine.
like in that situation, like if I'm putting, variables like that, then yeah, the kitchen also technically would be fine.
Oh,
Because
but the kitchen can be a thoroughfare.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm also like, why aren't you in the bedroom?
Well, no, but that's why. So
then-
you could imagine if you've got like maybe your sex life's not great,
Or alternatively,
whatever.
yeah,
Or,
okay,
and you,
Hey, how about this? Two bedroom place.
yeah,
Say an apartment. So two bedroom apartment. It's the marital bedroom.
Yeah.
And the kid's bedroom, young kid, right?
Yeah.
It's in, and then you got like a kitchen, lounge room, which is all open plan, and you got a garage, right? It's not a car park.
Okay.
It's this apartment has a garage. Let's say an enclosed garage that is yours.
yeah,
And say it's an early morning. And or whatever, and the kid it's come into bed with the family, and so then like okay whatever, and so mum is in bed the master bedroom with the kid, and you're feeling a little bit horny,
okay,
a little naughty, and so like well I want to sex my beautiful wife,
yeah, of course,
and well like the only places now
Yeah,
are like
okay.
the kitchen lounge room, which is a thoroughfare, and they could come out at any moment, can't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that, or the kid's bedroom can't
you know,
do that.
obviously you're not doing that. Yeah,
So obviously
you got to go to the
gotta
garage.
go to the garage. Then okay.
yeah,
And also, if you're in the garage, it's probably like it's not it's
Yeah.
kind of a colder area.
Yeah.
You go, well, if I get in the car,
Yeah.
I'm a little warmer.
A little warm.
Yeah.
It's a bit more comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I can also imagine, it's a classic thing for your dad to have like a shed or
Yeah.
the garage.
Yeah.
And what else is he doing in
Exactly. His little man cave or
Yeah.
whatever.
Like, you know, you
Yeah,
can
that's why
imagine.
they call man caves, because they just sit around jacking off.
Yes, dude. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, my dad doesn't have a man cave. He's got a goon cave.
yeah.
Went in
that's
there
a
once,
dad
it
of the
was real
future.
bad.
Yeah. That will be. It'll be goon caves all the way down, dude.
Yeah,
which
dude.
is
We're
really-
normalizing.
Where's your husband? Oh, he's in the goon
He's
cave.
in the goon cave.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
you know, like-
normalizing gooning in this household.
yeah, like, you know, there's unlike the there's like property buying shows or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah,
and they're like,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna need somewhere for my sewing, and he's gotta have his goon cave. He's got a goon somewhere, my man.
Yep. He has like a 6-monitor setup
Yeah.
and all these flashlights.
He loves gooning to AI hentai. Oh, my man, my man.
My man.
Borat impressions have come back in a big way in the future.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
They did a gender swapped Borat.
Yeah.
That's
My man.
Nice.
my husband, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so
So Slender Enderman.
Enderman.
I feel bad, just like as hard as his mom and family
They
are.
are beautiful.
Vibe wise,
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad because you can't look him in the eye.
yeah. And
They're
if
gonna
you
be
do look at
stealing
him,
shit.
he's tall, wearing like a black suit, and he
Yeah.
has purple glowing eyes and like this horrible mystical stuff around him.
Yeah.
Feels weird to have like I don't know. I mean, they're probably very common, but like you know, your stepson to be taller than you.
Yeah, true.
I mean, and most kids are going to be taller than their parents.
Of
I'm
course.
taller
Like,
than my stepdad.
yeah, like again, I'm taller than my dad, but it's just like
I'm
you know,
also taller than my dad.
nice.
So I'm fucking taller than everyone,
Damn
brother.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
I-
fucking 7'12",
yeah,
which
bro.
some people would say is 8
8
foot.
foot, not
Actually,
you.
Yeah,
not me, dude. I'm
7'12".
7'12".
712.
I'm actually 5'12",
Yeah. I know.
or 4'24".
4 days a week, 24 days a week. Come on.
Yeah, he's generally like with the,
What did that
they,
mean?
They age. Who knows, man. So you know, it's like whatever. But then, like, if you come and Enderman is so tall,
Yeah, he's so tall, but 4 days, 24
4 days, 24.
I'm working for 20. That's too stupid to laugh this much at. Please, carry on.
424.
I think I've lost like any semblance of any
Yeah,
audience
yeah,
right
don't worry,
now.
whatever.
Not,
Yeah,
not
that's
even
fine.
funny. Whatever. 424 is much better. Go do this.
That's so funny and so true, Jules.
yeah,
Simon.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Enderman who's
Well,
taller than
whatever,
dad or whatever.
Yeah.
Emancipating
I thought that
or
could be a good
something.
Yeah.
riff, but no, that's
We'll
going
go
nowhere. I think
424.
it's even if it was a decent one, we've lost it.
Yeah. 424. 4 days a week.
Is this a
24.
riff on 24/7? Yeah. But you fucked up because not
Yeah.
24 hours, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
You've gone for 4
4
days,
days a week.
24 days.
4 days a week, 24 days a week. That's what I'm working, dude. Which is not. It's,
Not anything?
It's nothing. It's
Yeah.
extremely incoherent as even a thing to say.
Hell yeah, brother. 4 days, 24 days.
4 days, 24 days.
What about 4 hours a week, 24 days a week? Wait, 4 hours a day, 24 days a week. Move on.
So I guess Enderman. Well, what are we giving him?
I'm going to go. I know I dished out a 2, but Enderman has a hot family.
Yeah.
And his vibe is bad.
But it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
when I turn up
like,
at
yeah.
your primary school with him, people go, that guy's got a teleporting son. My son doesn't fucking teleport.
Yeah,
exactly.
my
He's got
son
like
just...
teleporting son.
Yeah,
He's got like a
my
weird-
teleporting son
yeah.
he doesn't teleport to me and tear my head off. He
No, he just
teleports to the
teleports
fridge.
Around or whatever.
Teleports to the fridge for some fucking
got-
Twinkies.
He's
Yeah.
got like a dark energy around him, which is
Yeah.
kind of be like edgy and
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
I mean, this is only my only like bringing that up. My argument is to not hit him with a 1, but a 2.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Yeah, I think a 2's fair.
And I guess looking after in your old age, you'd be capable of it.
Yeah, he can do it.
Which is much more
Much
than a zombie.
yeah, exactly.
I don't think he's going to eat me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He'll
And
just
then when my
teleport above you
cataracts-
with a pillow.
Yeah, but when my
Oh, he is
cataracts
killing
kick
you.
in,
That's sad,
I can
yeah.
at least, face
Yeah,
his
that's true. You
direction.
can finally look at him and say, son,
Son, please put the pillow over my face.
He might steal
like,
cool stuff.
already
for you
there,
too.
Dad.
I was already doing that.
Oh, he
What a
called me
wonderful
Dad.
coincidence. Calling you dad just before he
I love
kills you
you,
in your
son.
hospital bed.
Well, I wanted that.
I say, son, remember that kid at your primary school that teleported but sucked? You're
like,
so much better than him.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing in my old age, remembering children worse than my child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a maybe controversial thing. Wanting your stepson to call you dad, cringe.
You don't like it? That's
If
crazy.
I was a stepdad,
yeah.
like I know, I'm like, yeah. Even if the dad, like the dad
Yeah.
was the father, but not a dad or whatever the fuck that guy says in Guardians 2. Pop
sure.
culture.
Yeah.
You're the dad who stepped out though, so it makes sense.
No. But if I stepped up and like I obviously in this situation,
Yeah.
I love the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like at no point, because if he calls me dad, like, that's nice or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, shut up, I'm not your dad.
Yeah.
I'm playing the dad role.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not going to be like being like, fuck, I want this sword.
Well,
bro.
yeah,
but
I
like,
get that.
I mean, look, hey, as much as I like, Jackson has very rotten energy and all
Yeah.
of those kind of things, and the vibe of you of like you are like very much like have a egg in your pocket at all time vibe. You are not sorry, JD, but your vibe is not that. You're like
Yeah, you don't give that energy.
give good parental energy.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Sorry, brother.
Legalize smoking under 12.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I get why you're like, again, but I guess again, I think it would be very, very nice. I've definitely seen, and it's like really heartwarming videos
Yeah.
of people where they've like, either they're like they haven't adopted the kid yet, but like for like
I think
their
you're
birthday or whatever,
misunderstanding
they
what
give
I'm
them
saying.
adoption
You
papers,
don't
and then
you
they
think it's
get-
cringe to desire that from
I
the
think
kid.
it's cringe to want it because, like, kids will sense
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
If you want it, it's never happening. Being happy if it happens, fine. I can
Yeah.
understand. Basically, I think it's cringe to want that as a goal, but it's not cringe for it to happen and it
Yeah,
to be, like,
okay.
nice.
Well, I guess I don't know for most stepdads if
Yeah.
it is
What
a
if,
goal.
Okay,
Yeah.
what if... Yeah, okay, fair.
Like I think
yeah.
it is a
Well, yeah, no, that's... But, I mean,
Yeah.
what I'm saying agrees with that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
not every stepdad is cringe.
Yes,
Well, that's fair enough.
yeah, that's fair.
But it would be
that's fair.
weird to enter a relationship with a very beautiful, hot
Yeah.
mom to be wanted to be called dad by their kid.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
And strange. We're
I've
past
definitely heard.
cringe.
I've definitely heard of like stepdads that have been like obviously the relationship is number one, but
Yeah.
they're like, all right, next goal, get this kid to call me dad. I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
you
not,
put
it's
that
not
up-
up to you, Like, you
Yeah.
gotta, if the kid
But
wants
I
to
get
do
it.
it.
also,
I
if
mean,
you-
if it's
okay, are you pissed off? So
Yeah.
so let's say
Yeah.
the relationship you've stepped
Yeah.
into,
Yeah.
the mom and the dad. It's also funny every time I talk about stuff like this because
You are a stepson.
none of
with a
this is based
stepdad.
on my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more based on people I've been around. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But yeah, like if you found out, so you're a stepdad,
Yeah.
kid starts calling you dad, you're like, this is the happiest day ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you find out he's still calling his other dad. Does that cheapen
They
it
should
for
call
you?
the other dad stepdad.
Old dad,
Old dad now
Again,
should be new dad.
past dad,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but doesn't cheapen it.
Yeah.
doesn't cheapen it.
What if he calls me stepdad?
Mm.
But he doesn't call you dad. He says stepdad.
That's fine.
What's that?
Again, that's fine for me.
What
Again,
if he
to
calls
have-
me Mr. Bailey?
That's
what I
also
like. Yeah.
Again, it depends on like
Sir.
yeah. Also, it depends on like the stepdad to be like next goal for him to call me dad, and if that's like either just like him just having a bit of a laugh or joke with his mates or
Yeah.
whatever. It depends how they're saying it. If it's like a true like I've got to get this no matter what, it's a weird thing. I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
Less on cringe, more strange.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Again, it's more just like. Oh yeah. Well, look, I would love him to call me dad, and so for that, well, I got to step up and be really good, and like, be the dad that is like,
No, see, that's
yeah.
cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe.
You don't want him to try and be the dad that he's replacing.
to
No.
be the dad that stepped up. Like,
Yeah.
I need a goal because like
No,
whatever you
having
gotta
a goal because the goal
The
thing.
goal is to be a good father.
That's
Yeah.
fine. No. As long as the goal isn't,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a good enough father
Yeah.
that he calls me dad.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's kind of that, like, whatever
What
gets
if they're
you there,
part
right?
and parcel? You go,
Yeah.
I'll be a good enough dad, and it would be chill. It would be nice if he called me dad.
No,
Yeah.
I think if you're thinking about it,
You don't like it?
no.
So he's like, like, I'm going to be a good dad, like, I wanted to call me dad.
Yeah.
And like, the best way of doing that, really, is like, I'm going to be a good dad.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be a good
I have
dad.
no issue whatsoever. In fact, obviously, I openly
Yeah.
encourage anyone
Yeah.
that is in a step relationship to be a good parent.
Yeah.
Make that your goal. Don't worry about what they call you. They
Yeah,
can call
yeah.
you fuckwit if you're a good. If they're
And they
calling you,
will.
Yeah.
if they're calling you fuckwit, you're probably not a good parent.
Then again,
Depends on the
how,
situation.
depends situation, and also depends on, like, most teenagers.
You
will call
might,
everyone a
Yeah.
fuck.
you might just have a rancid kid. That's
Yeah.
not
That's
on
all.
you.
No one talks
True.
about that, but you can't just have a bad one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need.
you know.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
your
yeah.
parents did.
Yeah, exactly. They had a
Yeah.
rotten child.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but then they fixed it with the second one.
Yeah, sort of.
They kind of went the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't think it's cringe to Depends if it's like I want them to
It's-
call me dad and then do no work.
I think the
If
reason I
that-
think it's
yeah.
cringe is because my brain processes it as you want validation from a child.
Yeah, I
But
see.
you're right, because it's not.
It's not like I want the child's
Yeah.
validation. It's like that's the role I'm trying to fill in this kid's
If
life.
he's calling me dad, then
That means
I've done the
I'm
good
actually.
job.
I'm like I'm a fish.
Yeah.
That's the last piece of the puzzle to being part of this.
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, like that's a good goal. But if it's like I wanted him to call me dad, and all I'm going to do is bang his hot wife
Yeah.
and go on the tandem with
His
the
hot
boys.
wife.
Sorry, his
That's
hot-
awesome.
really fucked up my adult. But I really fucked up my adult stepson. I want my adult stepson to call me dad. The best way is to bang his hot wife. I'm sorry, I think you fucked up. Yeah,
I don't think so.
No, I've been reading about being called daddy or something online. I think I got my wires
Yeah.
crossed.
Oh no, I got it. Yeah, so I think it's like it's
Fucking
like
your stepson's hot wife. That's awesome.
you've really ruined the whole family.
You have
there.
caused
Just absolutely. But yeah, I feel like okay, I want him to call me dad, and all I'm gonna do is bang his hot mum and go to my goon cave and then hang out with the boys. Yeah, like that's cringe because you are doing a validation.
Yeah.
But if it's like, I want him to call me dad because that means I'm doing everything right.
Yeah.
I think, again,
Yeah.
that, like, thinking like that, fine. That's not what it's like, going to bed and being like, oh, honey, I love having sex with you, my hot wife.
Yeah.
And I just really wish little
Bog.
Bog.
Yeah. Really wish
really-
little Bog.
Jackson's abandoned child
God,
entered
I reckon,
the system.
I reckon, the one thing I want more than anything
See you,
is,
Bog.
But
Yeah.
I just really want Bog to call me dad. Like,
yeah.
You shouldn't
I
want
can't-
Bog to call you dad.
I'm
He's
just
a
like, I
wretched
can't
boy.
sleep at night
Yeah.
because I just want Bog to call me dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
that,
dude.
I get. Yeah, it depends. Yeah,
It depends on your-
because there's so much like conditions. Like
Yeah.
it's that weird thing to be like oh, I had a great day. We played fetch.
Yeah.
Fetch. What am
I had a great
Why
day.
am I doing this?
Fucked his hot wife, played fetch with him.
With the dog.
God, I'd love him to call me
Yeah.
dad. Yeah, I don't think
I
it's gonna
love this
happen.
dog son of yours to call me dad.
I fucked your dog's hot wife. I'm having a great
I
time.
wish my dog would call me dad.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look at me and bark.
Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
hate this
Anyway.
boy.
Playing at fetch with my boy Bog.
Yeah.
Playing catch with him. Whenever had a good day, etc., doing all nice things. Then he's like, "Thank you," and he calls you by your name.
Yeah.
Look, hey, it's fine. But yeah, you're right. You just take it in your stride. But
Yeah.
it might again. I don't know. The
I think it would. I think you know what? No,
But like, I
reckon if I hit a point where I was a
Yeah.
stepdad to a kid, and I, in every single way, was fulfilling that dad role,
Yeah.
where like every possible thing we were
Yeah.
as close as like a father and son should be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he didn't call me dad.
Yeah.
I would at a certain point be like why?
why?
Like if he was like, you'll never replace my
You're not my dad would be a but then you open yourself up to that. Well, you're not my dad, and he's
Yeah.
not wrong. You're not.
yeah,
that's fine.
absolutely.
That's fine, yeah.
I just would. I
You're
would want-
Jackson.
You're
worse.
Mr. Bailey.
You're my mum's boyfriend.
Man,
Whatever.
What was your name again?
Bog, I think. Oh my God, Bog! I left him at the airport.
Yeah.
We weren't at the airport to take a flight. I was just
You
showing him an airport.
Yeah, you'd heard that you could get, if you know the right people, you can get cheap coffee at the airport.
I was going up
Bog,
to,
let me show you a trick to get cheap coffee.
Going up to
I know a guy.
going up to every store. Hey, is this where I get the cheap coffee? And then I forget why I'm there.
Yeah, I have to say something about,
have to
I've
tell
got
you-
the coupon code frequent flyer or something.
Yeah.
I know Dave. Dave sent me.
Yeah.
Dave sent me cheap
Naked
coffee.
Dave?
Yeah, naked,
Naked Dave sent me. Something about coffee?
Yeah. And then I hear, ding, oh, the flight to Fiji is now boarding. And I'm like, well, that's my flight. And that's where I lose Bog.
Yeah.
I'm kicked out because I don't have a boarding pass or anything. Yeah. I just got confused.
But yeah, it'd be point where you're like, wow, I've been doing everything
I just would be
right.
curious. And if it was like, you're not my dad, like, I
Fair
just
enough.
could never call you that. Fair enough. But I would be interested to know why.
I guess like the logic I'm coming at with this doesn't really hold water because in the sense of like, I guess it's
It's
like,
a time thing as well. If
Yeah.
it's like day 2 of like, you're
Yeah.
like,
I also
bro,
think it's
it's gonna take time.
I think it's also an age thing. If you come
Yeah.
into if it's the kid's like 5, you're
Yeah.
fine. But if you're going into a relationship where the kid's like 12, that ship's probably sailed.
Yeah.
It probably hasn't. It just more means like it'll either mean more or
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
like
True.
And again, it depends because again, that's what I was saying. It's like you've seen stuff where it's like they've been like like a father figure, etc., and then like for like a birthday or whatever, they're like here's my present. It's adoption papers.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like,
I've
that's
seen
very
that. It's
sweet,
touching.
very
yeah.
touching, very heartwarming.
Do you reckon anybody
yeah,
does it for
it's-
like calling you grandpa? Like if you've come in as like a step grandpa to a family, and you go, when are these grandkids going to call me grandpa?
I think that's impossible. That's an impossible move.
I
to be
have a
called-
step grandpa. I don't call him
That's
grandpa.
what I mean. You're
I call
never
him
getting
Pop
called.
Pop.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
never getting called grandpa.
Yeah.
If you like,
Or
yeah.
Bob. Yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
you
you
know what?
marry grandma, whatever. You ain't getting. You're like Mr. Jim or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, my dad's in a situation where he remarried.
Yeah.
And then he had a stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stepdaughter has kids.
Yeah.
Kids, no questions asked, straight off the bat, grandpa.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Interesting.
So like
It can happen.
Yeah.
Wow. How old were the kids?
Well, okay, so I mean, he was around when they were born.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
I'm saying when you come to a pre-established family, like,
Yeah.
you know, granddad has died.
Yeah.
I am at my age I am now.
No,
Yeah.
Dad
Grandma's like, well, I met this guy, we're getting married. We're like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, Dad-
Whatever. We ain't call him granddad.
didn't
Yeah.
marry a grandma. He married a
It was
mother.
like, I found out this very late in my life.
Yeah.
You know, not recently, within like 4 years. But yeah, when my grandma, like my mum's mum died,
Yeah.
my mum's dad
Yeah.
remarried someone.
Oh, wow.
But then she also died, and then he died.
Yeah.
But like, it was in like, you know,
Fuck,
like maybe
death
a
comes
year
for us
or
all.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
I think I was born, but I had no memory.
Well, yeah,
of
my
this.
step grandpa and grandma, I would have been like 4 or 5 when it happened.
Yeah.
But I still never called them grandpa and grandpa.
Yeah, it blew my mind, and I think
Yeah.
did my mum
I
not
think-
go to the wedding, or maybe my mum's
Yeah.
sister. One of them didn't go to the
Yeah.
wedding. They're like, "This, no, we're not doing this."
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting that my step grandpa,
Yeah.
he got a grandpa name. He's Pop Pop.
yeah.
My step grandma got nothing. yeah.
Just go by a
First name basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
Imagine if I got that at 1. You're like, no,
I'd be like,
don't-
what? Dude, don't dox. What are you doing?
Don't dox my step grandma. Sorry, don't dox Lorraine.
Don't dox
wow,
Lorraine.
wow.
Lorraine and Pop Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, Lorraine's my aunt.
Yeah. Whoa, no,
Whoa.
Lorraine.
Maybe you are cold calling. You do speak to the ghosts.
Is Lorraine dead?
No, sorry, no. I just speak to aunts.
Yeah.
On the phone.
He's an aunt clairvoyant.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I've
the
decided the
husband
uncle
is, so
life.
maybe.
Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, I'm just, I've just figured out I really want to be a step uncle, so I'm just hitting up all the aunts.
Step uncle's a complicated one. That's nothing.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you? You don't.
Do I have step uncles?
You be like, oh, you know, it's like, you know, step uncle Stephen. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't do that.
My uncle.
Oh, it's Stephen, my, you know, like aunt.
Well, I call
Cynthia's
my uncle. Well, yeah,
husband.
because you usually just call your uncles. I mean,
It says Steve, my, you know, my
well,
aunt's
actually, I
husband.
was
Yeah.
going to say this is a blanket rule, but it's not a blanket
Yeah.
rule. I call my uncles by their first name.
Yeah.
But I guess some people will say, like, oh, this is uncle first
Yeah,
name.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
uncle, you know.
Yeah, well, I just go name.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I go uncle, you know. And
But I also call my stepdad by his first name, which doesn't paint
Good.
anything
Good.
that
Yeah.
I said earlier. It's,
gave him the respect he
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah,
and
yeah,
deserved.
yeah.
yeah.
I call my aunties my uncles, my stepdad all by their first name. Mom and dad get mum and dad.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
Grandma and Nan. That's
Yeah, yeah.
my two.
Grammy and Pop Pop.
Yeah. And then I
Work for
go,
me.
yeah.
But then my dad's parents were Grandma Judy and Grandpa Bill, which is weird. But
Yeah.
my grandpa
Not
on my mom's
necessarily.
side is just Grandpa.
Well, yeah, because
Why'd I do that?
I don't know. Like, it's also stuff that this like kind of happens unless you're like you were with like the first and you're like, you know,
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It's like often the things are just like a tradition that sticks because it's like, oh yeah, because, you know, well, you got to take Grandpa Judy because, you know, that first child, whatever, they have got kid, and over here you've also got, you know, Grandpa, like, you know, whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
But then
in a
Grandpa
weird
Bill
way.
weirdly lost the grandpa at a certain point. We just called him Bill. I don't know what that's about.
That sucks. Demoted.
Yeah, he was
Demoted.
demoted. I mean, he was a crotchety old sort of piece
Piece of shit.
guy.
Fuck Bill.
Fuck. Well,
Grandpa
dude,
Bill.
I'm sure I've told this story before, but my favorite Grandpa Bill story is when someone did a big poo in the pool. Speaking of pools from earlier, he was on a tear, dude, stomping around being like, "Who
Who
pooed
shit
in the pool?
oh,
Who pooed in the pool?
And
Did
then
he ever
thought,
solve it?
well, he thought Ryder, my brother, had done it, and he was like, "Did you poo in the pool?" And Ryder started laughing. And he was
It's
like,
very-
it's
very
not
funny.
funny. And
I mean,
Ryder
it
was
is
like,
pretty
it's
funny.
hilarious.
How
Someone
old
pooed in the
was-
pool. He would have been like 6, 7, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Then we found out it was my cousin Fergus had pooed in the pool.
That's classic Fergus.
Yeah, dude. Fergus had pooed in the pool.
Yeah. We got lost in the weeds a little bit there, and we're almost out of time. So,
Let's just do one more.
yeah, creeper, they explode.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not good.
I don't want a son that blows up like a bomb.
No.
They go.
Wait, is there like a time limit for when,
Also,
like,
it's if you get close to, if you spend too much time close to it, it goes, sp- but if you move away, it sort of calms down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would
living
have to
in
take
a
my son to
house-
school in a
It's
limousine.
a son you love from far away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so living in the same house, that's going to be rough.
House
Yeah.
is fine,
Okay.
unless you go.
Okay.
If you
Sharing
were,
meals is going to
You
be
can't
bad.
share meals.
Can't
I
share
feel
meals.
like this is going to be, you know, Oscar in the garage, jerking it, being like, you can't get near exploding
I'm
son.
taking my meals in the car. Yeah, yeah. While my son eats at the table alone.
Yeah. And
Once
then-
again, we're off to the good cave.
Yeah, and unfortunately for a creeper, they're not like an enemy because like when you play other video games,
Yeah.
sometimes there'll be things that explode, but then they just like heal and they can
Yeah.
explode again. Not a creeper; it's a one and done.
Yeah.
This feels bad. I can't, like, you know, kiss him goodnight.
No.
Can't read him a book. He's
Oh,
never.
you can
From
you just
far
have to be
away.
no.
You just gotta be quick.
Be really quick.
Run in, run out
'Cause
before your son blows up.
It goes. bang.
Yeah.
But if you run away
He
during
goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Drive him to school in a limo.
Yeah.
Difficult mode.
Then
What about or if you walk into school,
on
the
a
big
leash? Yeah, good idea.
Really treating them like dogs, you know? Why am I doing this?
I don't know. You're the only one with a son
Right?
too.
People talk a lot of shit about leashing children, but I can see the effect of it.
I can see the benefit.
Yeah.
I can see the
Because
benefit.
they sort of just get to like chill, but at the same time you can't lose them.
Yeah, exactly.
remember
Like they
church.
get to run around and think they have freedom.
I remember talking to a mother at an airport. Speaking of airports, earlier.
Yeah.
God, this episode's got it all.
I don't know. We were like, we had a little baby. He was quite young and like whatever. And she had, like 3 kids. And like one of them was like on the leash. And we started talking. And they were like, yeah. These 2, beautiful. Didn't like need the leash, basically.
Oh,
They
wow.
was always like, but this one
Dog
will run.
A leashed son. That's awesome.
Gotta leash this one. Like, that's clever.
Yeah, that's
clever.
smart,
And they're like,
dude.
yeah, always in your back pocket.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
remember this. I'll
Do
remember
you,
this.
if you have a child, like you got a dog,
I do fear that your son,
Oh, yeah, he'll be
Johnny
running.
Baby, will
He's-
need to be a leash
he'll
baby.
need to be leashed.
Bro, I
truly.
feel he needs to be leashed now.
and he can barely walk.
I know.
Yeah.
This morning he was crawling over, and me and my beautiful wife,
She
my
is beautiful.
baby's hot mum,
Yeah.
was.
I
having
agree.
a shot.
That's my
thanks,
new guy
man.
now.
Thanks.
Yeah, God, your wife's hot.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
wife,
awesome.
dude.
I'm friends with her, so this is normal for me to say.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
we were
your hot
chatting-
wife, my hot friend, your wife.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We was
it's
having,
good.
chat. They're like, I get when there's like, old comedians, like
Yeah.
stand-ups, whatever, they're talking about the whole idea of like, it's like, you're hearing kids are yelling, whatever, it's terrifying something, but the only thing worse than when you're hearing your kids like yell, when they're quiet.
What are they getting up to? Yeah.
And then like, nothing. And we looked over and he's in the corner, like looking at something, like, what's he got? What's he looking at?
Yeah.
A bug.
And then we quickly like get Sim's very quick to get there. And he's holding something. Sees her coming, puts it in his mouth
no.
so quickly.
Oh
it was
my
crazy.
God.
We're like, get it out. It was like a bit of like I think like a bit of like chip plaster or whatever when we like had drilled into
He's
something in
eating
the
the
wall that had
walls.
fallen off, and like he was just putting
eating
his
the
mouth.
walls.
It's
Or like,
Johnny
or like
Baby's
did a
eating the
chip
walls.
of the skirting board or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, that's
what are you doing?
awesome.
What are you doing? How did you
That's
get that so
funny,
quickly?
dude.
So yeah, man, leash.
Yeah, leash your child. Who
Yeah.
cares, dude?
Yeah, especially if it's a creeper and it will explode.
Oh
Yeah,
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 this
yeah.
way you can have it at a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah,
dude.
because the distance for a creeper, so anywhere in this room would be too close. But if they were in, say, Studio B,
Yeah,
Yeah?
that'd be fine.
That'd be
So it
fine.
needs to be a long leash, but
yeah, long leash, and I guess if you're doing bedtime stories, you call them from afar.
yeah, you're yelling
You could
them.
call them on a phone.
Yeah, that's true. Get them on the blow on. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
give your baby a phone.
Would you
Give
be
baby
embarrassed
phone.
to drop off the creeper at school?
No, creepers got a good vibe.
Yeah.
I think I would be like, it's sad because he's probably going to blow up at school.
Yeah.
When I say, see you, creeper, and watch him
Yeah.
get out the very far end of the limousine. I say, see you, creeper, and then as I'm driving away, I'm crying.
Every day is the last day.
Yeah.
This
Is it just me that'll set him
No,
off?
it's anything.
Oh.
This is so sad.
Well, no, not anybody.
Other mobs won't.
Other
That's
mobs
true.
don't. Villages don't.
Okay, that's
So
great.
it probably is just you.
Just me.
Then I pull up and he's there, and I'm like, oh my God, you survived.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just me that makes you blow
I don't know
up.
what the fuck you're saying.
Did we?
I don't speak
Did we just
explosions.
blow up his mum and then have to adopt this?
Yeah.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, dude. A son you have to adopt because you blew up his mom. That's
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah, because she was really hot, but
Yeah.
you didn't realize that, having sex would
And
mean
it
she
blew
would
up my
explode.
genitals.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Exactly.
Every
I
time
thought I was gonna get blown. I
Yeah.
did, just not
Yeah.
how I thought.
Yeah. Damn.
What you mate? What was that, hon? oh.
Wow, we got it was. I had to be,
yeah.
I guess, really
dot,
ready
dot.
to nut before.
Call an ambulance.
Yeah, call an ambulance. I blowed up my penis.
I cooked it at the sauce.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have cooked it at the sauce.
it's
Yeah.
exploded at the root, babe. Unfortunately.
So, yeah, I think a creeper is also a 2.
Yeah.
Meaning that none of the mobs we covered today were any better or worse than each other.
Yeah,
No.
that's beautiful.
That is somewhat beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let us know which riff did you like the best?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it 424? Was it jacking or the horse sperm bank?
I like that
Yeah.
one.
Well-
Or was it sounding with a screwdriver?
Sounding with a screwdriver? Or was it the sincere discussion of whether it's cringe or not cringe to want your stepkid to
Yeah.
call you dad?
In the comments below this YouTube video, write your favorite
Yeah.
riff.
Or on Spotify.
Or on Spotify.
Or if you were like, 5 5-star review on Apple Podcasts,
Yeah.
and then you can say the
Just like let us know so we can know
yeah.
know which path to go down.
Well, you could subscribe to the Bad Brain Boys, get a bonus episode of Plumbing the Death Star every month, bonus episode of our What If show where we go through the 1970s Marvel What If comics, but then most importantly, have access to the Discord.
And you only get access to Discord if you subscribe through our website. Not through Apple Podcasts.
Yeah,
and
so
our podcast is great. It's very easy. It's right there, but they
you can do that now too.
I
if you
don't
wanted
know
to
how to
give
do
us
the
a
API
hand,
if
yeah.
they have an API or whatever. It is beyond me.
Yeah, but then you can jump in the Discord. You can tag us and say, "This was my favorite riff."
Yeah,
and I'll say,
thanks.
"Okay," or I'll say, "What? What's happening right now?"
Dude, I'm so scared.
I'm actually the most afraid I've ever been.
Yeah,
If
thanks for the message. I've never been more scared in my entire life.
Thanks for the message
reaching
and
out.
thanks for subscribing.
So you can
Hope
do
you
all.
enjoy our other beautiful bonus show, Jackson Bailey Spooks.
Oh,
America.
that's true. That's
So
true,
yeah,
that's
you can
true.
do all of that at sanspantsradio.com or directly through the Apple podcast app.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
And I've also been Joel. We
Both,
hope we've
you're
been-
welcome and sorry.
Yeah, I hope we've been good stepdads.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this what you want? They're like, oh, a stepdad episode. Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck. What the fuck am I doing with my life?
They fucked this one. Or maybe they nailed this one. I don't know.
I don't know what I want out
We
of this
don't know.
podcast. Yeah, nor us, dude.
Yeah.
Nor us.
Fuck, dude.
Smell you later.